Hey guys, Lacey and Steve from Duo Reacts. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching
World Beyond.
World Beyond Season 2, Episode 1, Konsekans. I don't know how to say that.
Most of you that follow the channel know that me and Lacey absolutely put this one on the back burner and said, you know what?
We weren't really feeling it. We watched
This
the
ain't
first
working.
3 episodes. We were like, eh.
The first episode was okay. It was good.
Yes.
And we were kind of talking in Zoom or whatnot. 2 through 5 really kind of like, what? What are you doing here? Then we got to episode 6 through 10? It was 10. Right?
Well, what happened was we were told that it got the season gets better as it goes, and we're like, well, okay, we'll watch it, but we won't actually like
film it
just
in case,
well,
because we were done. We were done.
Yeah, we at that point we weren't sure, so we just kind of had a watch party with some people in Zoom.
Yeah, Ben, Leah, everybody. I mean, there was we stayed up and just watched, and it was absolutely amazing. By the way,
we really enjoyed the last 3 or 4 episodes. We really were starting to get into it, so we decided to go ahead and keep on.
Yes,
but
I feel like there's
film it.
I feel like there's big information through this World Beyond crew that we have going.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I just feel like it's definitely going to play in somehow to the Walking Dead universe.
Big time.
We wanted to continue on with filming and watching with you guys. And hopefully season 2 is, brings that same level as them last, the last
This is
half.
the thing. We're here. We're going to do it.
Right.
It's after the talk that we kind of had with people in our group, it's definitely something that we're gonna follow through with and watch. It's an excellent show, and I think most people would say, "Oh my, you didn't watch it or what?" We did watch it.
We did watch it.
And first thing I want to say
is we just didn't record it.
I'm stumbling over my words.
Yeah.
I want to apologize that we did stop because we were wrong. We were wrong in the assumption that this is just not going to get any better. So with that being said, this show is fire. How it ended up
being really good, and definitely one of them things that we can discuss with the group, and we really enjoyed doing that for them episodes. And with all of that being said, I'm excited to get back into...
I want to add one more thing.
Okay.
If you did stop as well, you should probably go back and watch those and just binge it and watch it. I guarantee you'll put comments in below that, yeah, just don't watch the whole show, because this does play into the grand scheme of things.
I would imagine that it does. I would say episodes 2 through 5-ish. They're not really my cup of tea. I didn't really get into them as much, but then getting through those and getting to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, the last half, I was like, yes.
I didn't want to quit.
This is going a lot better. So
yeah, I absolutely did not want to quit. And like I said, we'll hop into this, but go back and watch it if you did give up like we did. And like I said, I want to apologize. We were missing something really, really good.
Yeah.
And it, like I said, it is fire from those episodes on 6 through 10. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, let's get into it, Lacey.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, 6 weeks ago.
6 weeks ago. Okay.
Omaha. Wow. Okay.
So were the helicopters drawing the walkers there, and are they planting the bombs to blow the wall?
Both the campus colony and Portland are concerned about the communication break. There's talk they're sending an envoy to investigate.
As we expected, cleared Major Mullins to reach out, offered to collaborate on that investigation. And the ladies
Eerie music.
Yeah.
Cleared. We'll have the column there within 72 hours, once its work is done here.
Column?
Your decision not to inform Staff Sergeant Mallett.
Her mission is separate from this. But enough. She's reached a minimum safe distance.
Firing red target.
Refuge for the weary, huh?
It was. Till now, apparently.
New orders. It's only the beginning.
It's only the beginning.
I found their escape.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's totally legit. Interesting dream. That's very similar to Whisperers. It's a lot of stuff to decode, apparently.
Your research place is here?
Change of plan.
Always is, isn't there?
Of course there is. What is here?
What the hell is this?
But this is hope. It's a lesson. We're at 8 like school.
Okay. Oh, it's a field trip. Okay. We're going on a field trip.
You said you were taking me to my dad. Was that a lie too?
Yeah, probably was.
Probably.
Just take me to Dad. No, I'm not. Not yet.
You gave us the map. You told us it was New York. You pushed us and you lied about the other helicopters. You said you went to the university alone. What was that even about?
We're 10 years into this new world, Hope. And there are dead columns. You call them mega clusters, others call them hordes, some call them herds, roaming the continent. The day after Monument Day, we were on our way to Omaha, and we saw one such column. So huge, it was like nothing we'd ever seen before. It was unimaginable. It had run through Omaha, headed for the campus colony. We were mobilizing the rescue effort.
Lies.
Contacting. It must have been over 100,000. We did everything we could to save as many lives as we could. That wasn't enough.
Lies. Lies.
You, both Omaha and the campus colony are gone.
What are you talking about?
That's crazy. Yeah, search and rescue are still coming through at this point.
No, you're wrong. Don't touch me!
Lies.
I'm so sorry, but
She seemed pretty convincing to me. I mean,
She did seem convincing, but we already know she's lying because they're the ones that are doing this.
Despite all of the fallen cities, it still is. And getting you to think differently, think more positively about the future. Yeah, that was why we pushed you to go on this journey.
To think how you think?
I'm sorry, but now just you understanding that no one makes it alone. No one. It takes everyone coming together.
Really?
To have a shot at the show.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You said you were taking me to my father.
I hope I can.
You hope?
Geniuses are an invaluable resource, but a genius who's a rebellious, strong-willed troublemaker, that's a risk. And they make any kind of common goal unattainable. We can't bring in someone who would jeopardize that.
well, her father
Don't misunderstand.
thinks there's something up
We
too,
want you to
so
work with us.
That's why I came with you guys, because I'm ready.
I think you need more time.
I would
What do you
think
truly
that
want?
we need to brainwash you.
I would think that people are important to the future, but you
She
keep
just
killing
wait.
them all.
Yep. Wait.
You ain't gonna
she's had
have
her-
no
wait.
future.
After all this shit you just put me through, I can just walk away and you're just gonna let me?
No.
I'm giving you that option. Yeah.
Are
You
you?
have every reason to. Given the extent of our manipulation, you think you can find your sister, your friends? You can't. Out there on your own, you won't make it out of the city. Never mind when you come into the future. Being alive today, that's a gift. And your
That you
friends make it
created?
never happens
That
again.
you
don't have to
killed?
always hope that you do.
You're an evil woman.
Tell us what happened.
Psychopath.
Mm-hmm.
CRM could.
Dang. Yep.
Containers full of equipment from the campus colony, Omaha. Generators, computers. Some of it was covered in blood. All of it was loaded up into trucks and driven off. Wait. Blood? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I heard them call it a salvage mission. Said something about shipping messed up by the giant column that ran through. A few days later, they found me. Took me in. At Omaha.
That MD's just ran through?
I don't know who else to take it.
How? How can it just be gone? Wait, my dad, is he
There's
okay?
no reason to believe he's not okay. Same with Hope. Must have made me more model targets.
Asking
Sarah, I know the
questions
whole
makes
time.
you a target.
Why would they lie?
All I know is they want me dead.
Because he knows
And I'm willing
too
to
much.
Interesting.
I'd just like to say that this group of people reminds me very much of the people that Michonne saw off in the distance when she was looking for Rick, and she saw like a group of people with horse-drawn carriages, and she saw a big group of people. Remember?
No, I don't. I don't remember that.
Felix Iris, this is the head of the council that runs this place.
It reminds me of
I don't give us
that,
a heads up you were coming.
but probably isn't.
So sorry about your home.
Yeah, you can have that.
Yeah, because I
This
don't know
is
how
better
much
She
good.
needs a better
I don't know how
weapon.
much good that weapon
think of
does
the bells
anyway
since we
in
were
reality.
I guess I live for hope.
The world is nothing without hope. Go.
Or did she just mean her sister, Hope? Maybe both.
It's rough.
It looks like he's been crying, and yeah, he looks a little rough.
Come on, there's gotta be something. Right?
We should scout the facility while it's dark. See for ourselves what we're up against.
How far is it? There's nothing any of us can do just yet. I know that place. I'm not just gonna sit here. They've got guards, patrols, long-range security. Getting within a mile of it is dangerous, and it won't tell you anything that I don't already know. Hey, this is about the long game. Not just how we get in, but how we get them out and where we go after. It's not just about Hope and Leo's safety or ours anymore. It's about the safety of everyone here giving us shelter. One wrong move, and it's over.
Mm-hmm.
CRM, huh?
So this group trades with them, just like the campus colony did, just like Omaha did, and they're neutral with them, just like the other places were. It seems kind of like the CRM does that with different communities, just to get information about them and then wipe them out.
We're gonna find out what they're.
Why they're doing
Yeah.
all this, yeah. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, ow. Wait, what? Oh, she's real confused.
They just.
I think she's dreaming. Well, where the fuck did you come from?
This is weird.
Yeah, I didn't think. She's got a concussion going on that's fucking with her.
Hello?
Who the?
Is she imagining this?
I don't know. We're
You thinking of going after her? I said we could use her for those things, yeah.
okay.
So what? None of that matters anymore. It matters that you succeed, Jennifer. It was your idea to get the girl across country this way. You insisted she was worth the risk. You convinced me that this trip was the only way to change her. You did change her. Not enough. This little nudge, I think with this, your mission can still be a win, like Omaha was, and it'll all but erase what happened before you left. I've only ever wanted the best for you. You know that? She reminds me a bit of you at that age. Is that why you took her on?
She was lost, angry. She needed someone to look up to, someone to believe in her. I could relate.
Shots fired, Mom. Girl, you are not going to get very far if you are struggling this much. Who is this person following her? It's either in her head or somebody that's going to help her in some way.
It's easy to form attachments, but how are the lines?
It's very blue.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to go after her, based on the description you gave us, we believe it's Silas Plaskett.
Laskett's an innocent. He doesn't know anything.
He's been interrogated. He's stonewalling. We've gleaned nothing, which is why I'm focused on finding the others. If they know too much, or if they're still resolved on saving Dr. Bennett or now Hope, they'll need to be dealt with.
Oh, I'm sure. They'll need to be dealt with.
So,
Oh, Okay. Somebody's swinging at her. Settle down.
Why?
You have a helicopter? I heard it. You have nothing. You take. You have to face.
The missing girl?
I saw your picture. It's
Yep.
you. I know it's you. Wrong.
Or she's just crazy. This concussion. I don't know.
Why couldn't you? Please stop. I don't want to.
She's like, my name is not Candace.
He'll just die. Someone else gets the clothes, the food, supplies, the beach. You please don't make me feel. Tell me what you're doing out here. What are you doing here if you won't be? Just trying to make it. Okay.
Talking to herself?
Uh-oh.
Okay, that wasn't meant
Well,
to happen.
You're bad.
Even while she's getting eaten, she's saying this stuff. What?
Because it's not really happening. It's in her head.
You think?
It has to be, right? I think she was suffering from a very severe concussion. The screen keeps changing from like regular to blue to she's seeing things to she's not seeing things. Like,
Okay.
did y'all drug her or what? I don't know.
You were right. I wasn't gonna make it alone.
Yep.
But I don't want this to be all there
For
is.
psychology here.
I don't know if that's what you want to hear, but it's the goddamn truth. Did I pass your test? Can I see my dad now?
It's okay to hate us, Hope. You should. But the bad things we do must be done. We carry that burden so that others don't have to, so they can still be good in the world. And
Really?
maybe one day this won't be all there is. I'm willing to offer your sister and Officer Carlucci a home with us, seeing as they don't have one to go back to. I would imagine you understand that very differently now.
We wanted to see if I'd go after her. She and the others have changed me.
I'm really glad I was wrong.
Okay, this bitch needs dead.
I still think that Hope is not gonna fall for her shit just because she.
I've been thinking about Silas.
Look at all this
All right,
equipment.
loose ends,
I
like you
mean,
said, right?
Oh yeah.
You're just trying to cover your own ass.
That's not what this is about.
Why should I tell your mother how bad her daughter screwed up her mission? Should I screw with your life just the way you did with mine?
Just told you why. You go to her, you could be putting a target not just on my back, but on yours. Felix and Iris's. And on your dad's, too. If you tell him what really went down, you don't have to lie to him. Know where they are, know what you know. It's the only way you can be sure he stays safe. You and me,
Lying. Yeah.
we're just tiny pieces of.
But there is no way in hell I'm working with you assholes to make that happen. I knew I wasn't gonna make it back there.
She got a little tattoo on her finger.
did she?
I just noticed that, yeah.
He'll try to.
This episode, though.
Why do you think this ARM would cover up what happened back home? Just doesn't make sense, does it?
No, it doesn't.
And the only reason we're not is because we left.
Yep.
We took a risk. Maybe that's how we keep living. How we get Hope and my dad back. We do what we need to do, no matter the risk.
We can only sit tight for so long. The rules are different now. CRM changed the game, so we change how we play.
They definitely changed the game. What you doing now? What you doing?
She's hunting.
Hunting what?
And I think she's, you see that picture of the map?
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I think she's figured out their only way to survive this is to look like Alpha.
Ah.
I'm just saying, it just went through my head. You know,
I
she's
mean,
no dummy.
it reminded me very much so of the Whispers, that
When you
dream
s-
she had.
Well, and that's, yeah. That's
It
another-
did remind me of it.
Oh, this show is
Just
going to be
so
so
happens-
freaking good.
Just so happens that Maggie and all them are also kind of following that same.
Who's that? Who's that? Wait.
Uh-oh. Is this the CRM?
Yes, it is.
Is she gonna try and get caught?
Look at this. I love that they're going back and forth. Oh, the show is so good. Oh my God. It's like, what was that? Yeah, I was going to say, you better get in there quick.
I was gonna say, probably should have did that while he was distracted.
Come on, come on. I can't see what's going on, but I know there's a
It's
struggle. She got a knife?
Yeah, she has a knife, and they're struggling.
Blade plunges, so she did it.
The blade plunged, but it took her a few tries.
Play by their rules. Okay.
Is this supposed to be her dad? Yep.
I'll be damned. What, you gotta guide them there, CRM people?
Of course they do. They're everywhere, right?
I had so much to say.
And then underneath it is the mask.
It wasn't empties. It was you.
It wasn't empties. It was you. Yep. She knows.
Yes, she does.
It ain't that hard to figure out.
That's what you get.
She going full evil. She's like, this is what you get, bitch.
My God.
No previews. I don't want to see any previews.
You know what? I love it. I love it. I love it.
I think it was a good start to season 2.
Yes.
It didn't give away too much, but it just enough of little bits and pieces. We know that Hope makes it. She finally gets to see her dad. British Karen is, of course, manipulating as usual.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she's good at.
Well, look, CRM is dirty.
They're very dirty.
Very dirty. What their end game is, I don't know. I don't understand why they're wiping out
whole entire communities of,
yes,
of
good
people that they're literally just trading with, that they've got a peace, basically a peace treaty with, that not going to be any
I think
problems.
they want it all, and they want. But I just don't get their end game here. What the deal is?
People are an asset, and she's making it sound like if you don't provide us with what we want, then you're not an asset. But people in general, we've found out through this show, and well, not this show, but The Walking Dead, that people in general are important. They're an asset. You need people, and they're just killing. Like literally, Omaha had 100,000 people.
Well, you're going to have walkers roaming the earth if you keep this up.
Well, there's already walkers roaming the earth, but literally, she keeps talking about these columns of 100,000 walkers that just tore through. Like, no,
they let them there.
They were, yeah.
And then they planted the C4 and they blew the walls. We saw it. But what I'm saying is I don't understand what's to gain out of that at all.
What are you gaining by taking out this whole all these communities?
That's question number one to me. That's question number one. Number two is, now I get to speculate. You know, Rick got picked up on the helicopter.
Yes.
Okay, these people obviously have helicopters. You know,
it's
why hasn't he, you know, he's alive. He was alive, so we're going to assume he's alive, right? So, with that being said,
we're assuming that he's definitely with the CRM, being that the CRM sends people out in the field, right? She sent her own daughter out in the field into Omaha and the campus colony.
Mm-hmm.
We know that Ann/Bangs was also appeared to be with the CRM, but also kind of
one of these
out in the real world to recruit people, basically, for CRM. That's what it seems like to me. So, I mean, that's what I'm taking.
But, you know, the only reason Rick would never go back to his family
is because he can't.
Is because they are evil as shit.
And he doesn't want to even bring up
exactly
where they could, you know,
they're better off than what they would go through.
Than here.
At least they have a chance.
At least that's what he assumes. Or, like, literally, he can't risk it because they'll end up dead.
Yeah.
Or he'll end up dead.
Oh, these guys. I mean, the CRM is ominous as hell.
They obviously never let anybody leave, because if they let anybody leave, they'll go talk. And so they don't leave any loose ends.
Well, that's just the thing. They did, though. They kind of did leave loose ends. I mean,
Yeah, but they're trying to find those loose ends to take them out.
Yeah. But,
So,
I mean, they're not perfect by any means. And what I like is at the end of this, when Hope did what she did, okay?
Yeah.
I like that because it shows me that she's hell bent.
Or do you mean
Iris?
Iris, yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes. Iris is the one that we see basically figure out that it wasn't a column or a horde.
Yep.
But I do find it interesting that Elizabeth said that there was a giant column of 100,000 or more or whatever, and then a second column, which kind of to me sounds like that second column was Omaha, right? It used to be Omaha, but now they're all dead. So that second column joined with the first column that they brought and then took over, right? Campus Colony. Ran through, but it's just too, like, they've been around for, these colonies, these entire cities have been around for 10 years. And you're saying they had no warning that a horde was coming at them, because you could see around the city, right? I could see around it. They have people probably watching, right?
And, yeah, they had the whole thing, you know.
And not one survivor. And that's why Iris is like, what?
Yeah.
The only reason we're alive is because we left.
You know.
Yeah, it's not possible. There would be other survivors. It wouldn't take out every single person.
Well, this is definitely the most devastating group we came across, I believe.
But they are
out of everything that we've seen.
But
don't
they remind you though a little bit of the Commonwealth in the sense that it's safe here, she said, but as long as you follow the rules, kind of like what Commonwealth is all about, like it's safe here, but don't break the rules but obviously Commonwealth seems to not kill anybody, right? From what I've seen so far. They just they'll banish you or whatever. But CRM, they won't. They'll kill you.
Well, the Commonwealth's got it going on, and so does apparently
That's
the
what I'm
CRM.
saying. And they both have militaries. They both have militaries.
One seems a lot more dark because these soldiers went in and killed people straight up, innocents.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is a very the CRM is high pressure.
Do you think
follow through with your orders or you die?
And do you think that just looking at the costume design with the whole the
Darth Vader-ish, the dark side.
The dark side.
Oh, for sure.
All of their suits or whatever, their military garb or whatever is all black, and then you have the stormtroopers, right, who are white and I don't know. Is it like a good versus evil thing? I don't know.
You know, it could end up being that.
Or it could not be related at all, but we don't know.
Or it could very well.
Or it could be. So, yeah.
I mean, I love the first episode. I'm glad it's back. I'm glad we're watching and reacting to it.
Mm-hmm.
I hope many more gets on the boat and watches us because this is interesting.
I feel like in this season it's only going to get better as well and more information and yeah.
I feel like where we're at right now, we need to get caught up with Fear, obviously.
Yeah.
And because there's so many things I could sit here and do like a live chat about episodes and where we're at and where each group is, from Fear to World and also Walking.
Fear and World and Walking, is that how we're going to start referring to the three?
Yeah.
Okay.
Worked in my head.
Fear, Walking.
But no, I really love kind of what's going on, just where we're at, just with Walking and World.
Okay.
I love the first episode. Absolutely loved it.
Yeah, it was a solid first episode. It definitely gave me just enough to want to continue on. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us and the rest of the series with us. Please leave a like on this video. Leave your comments and questions down below. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already. Share the video and squish that bell. And we hope you guys all have an amazing and awesome day.
Hope amazing happens to you until next time and world beyond. Peace out.